So from now on is the starting point, and we will absolutely focus on our strengths and the qualities that we absolutely have, and we will build a team that nobody wants to play against. This is the challenge.
Chelsea are building a team that nobody want to play against. You can criticize. You can say whatever you want. Talk is cheap. But in the future, couple years from now, I would tell you, I told you so. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ogs, your own brother. You want to help the channel? Very simple. 1 second only. Take your time to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment and share. Let's keep the conversation going, my friends. We have so much to cover. Things are moving very fast. We went from sadness to a little bit of joy, feeling okay, and some people still very angry and criticizing the owners and all that. So we're gonna go very fast because we have so much to cover. And the bomb, when I was just recording the video, Jonathan David to Chelsea Football Club, but the video was supposed to be talking about Guirassy swap deal with Armando Broja, Beier, Kellyman, Anselmino, Summerville, and all that, and also Messino, who was confirmed by Chelsea today. But like I said, every single minute now, we have news from Chelsea Football Club. Officially, Messino being announced by Chelsea Football Club, so we don't have to fear anymore about Real Madrid or Barcelona or Bayern Munich to come and hijack the deal, even though Fabrizio Romano said that a few days ago, another big team tried to hijack the deal from Chelsea, but Messino already agreed with Chelsea, so he didn't want to change his mind. So some details here from Fabrizio Romano, because Chelsea are not going to talk about finances when it comes to, deals. They're not gonna be official, but some people will have some information from the agent, from the other club, and Fabrizio is saying that it's gonna be 34 million fixed fee, 6 million add-on based on appearances at Palmeiras, because he still need to play with them until when he's 18. 17 million add-ons based on being multi-season started at Chelsea Football Club. So if he comes to Chelsea and imposes himself in the team, it's gonna be 17 million, activated, 4 million difficult add-ons like Golden Boot, Ballon d'Or, best player in the Premier League, stuff like that. So that's about Messino. Let's move on very quickly to another brother from South America. It's official that Chelsea have submitted a bid worth between 12 million and 15 million for the 19-year-old centre-back from Boca Junior. His name is Aaron Anselmino. I made a couple of videos already. Couple of weeks ago, even when it wasn't really published that much and it was kind of cold, I made a video about him, and now everybody's talking about it, including Fabrizio Romano and Nizar Kinsella. So he's another guy that could go straight to Strasbourg on loan, but yesterday actually we had a report that he was going to stay in the first team. So we don't know what's going to happen with him. Personally, I don't think that he's ready for the Premier League yet. He might need another loan, but a loan where he's going to play week in, week out instead of staying on the bench, because you're not going to develop if you stay on the bench. Look at Washington. He was playing every week in Brazil, comes to Chelsea, started playing with the kid in the academy. You can't develop playing with people who are in your level all the time. The kid in your age. I think certain kids are smart enough and can jump and go to the next level, play man football and develop faster than farming them in the academy. Breaking news, Chelsea are considering signing a left winger now rather than the right winger. So after Olise's situation, ended up by him deciding to go to Bayern Munich, Chelsea now changed their mind. They're like, okay, we're going to address the left wing situation, because we have Sterling, who is very lazy and who chooses his games, and we have Mikhailo Mudryk, who doesn't understand anything about football but got a little bit of skills and moment of brilliance here and there. So we want to make sure that we have, according to Matt Lowe, said that they are looking for a right-footed left winger. So speculations being going on that it's going to be Summerville, but we have to wait and see. And I saw some people criticizing Summerville that he's not going to take us to the next level, blah, blah, blah. He's not good enough. He's from the championship. But the same people last season, if you told them that Chelsea were going to sign Victor Gyökeres, they were going to say the same thing. But now Gyökeres is killing it at Sporting over there in Portugal. The same people want him at Chelsea Football Club at any cost. 100 million? No. Pay the money. It's not my money because he's a bowler. But last summer, brother, he was there for 12 million and he was unproven. And you didn't want him. You never knew about him. So just because somebody is not a shiny name, or he's from the championship, or even League One, League Two, you have to keep an open mind, because it could be exactly what the team need. Nico Williams is going to be very complicated, according to Fabrizio Romano, because he got a release clause of 58 million and he's on 200k a week. Chelsea don't want to pay that kind of money. The release clause is not going to be a problem. But what costs the club even more is wages. So we have to stay in the wage structure. Lukaku still on 350k. Sterling the same amount. So you don't want to pay somebody, more than 200k, because it's gonna create many issues in the team, and it's gonna just destroy the wage structure. So this one, unless if something exceptional happened, I don't see Nico Williams coming to Chelsea. Armando Broja could go to Stuttgart. Stuttgart is the team of Guirassy, right? So according to sources, Sky Sport Germany, Armando Broja could go because he's on the short list. And guess who is coming the opposite way? It's going to be Guirassy, because Guirassy played for Stuttgart, and Broja, if he goes there, it could be a swap deal. I think Broja got potential. He's like 21 years old. Guirassy is like 28 years old. So more potential in Broja. But if you want some quick result right now, for somebody who is already mature, potential success at Chelsea Football Club is going to be Guirassy. So let's wait and see what is going to happen on this one. Chelsea have agreed 19 million deal to sign Omari Kellyman, 6-year contract plus 1 in option, according to Matt Lowe, and also been confirmed by David Ornstein and also Fabrizio Romano. This deal, my friend, like I said, it's not something that will excite Chelsea fans, because Chelsea fans want to see a big name with big money, big reputation, shiny name. But 90% of those shiny names in the last few years at Chelsea, they always fail. I think this one is too expensive for a 19 years old. But remember that we bought Chukwuemeka 2 years ago from the same Aston Villa for 18 million. Okay, he was 18 years old back then. This guy, Kellyman, is 19. He got potential. You can check on his highlights. He looks like somebody who can develop and become world class one day. Why not? But it's too expensive. And I think this one is just kind of, I don't know, loophole. I can call it loophole, or scratch my back and I will scratch yours. Kind of Chelsea and Aston Villa are trying to comply to the financial fair play. So buying this guy for 19 million, there are so many things behind closed door that we don't see. All right. So it's not like something illegal. This is completely legal. Scratch my back, I will scratch yours. You buy our player, Jan Madsen, for 37 million. We're going to buy your kid for 19 million. We're going to make some deals, you know, brown envelope, if you can call it, behind the closed doors. So this one, a lot of politics and a lot of strategy in this one. So don't just look at, oh, Chelsea spent 19 million on a 19 years old. There are so much going on behind closed door that you and me, we don't understand, but it's benefiting the club in long term. Let's move on very quickly. Chelsea still attempt to sign a winger. We already talked about it. The right-footed winger from the left-hand side. And I'm just wondering myself if Karim Hussein-Odoi was still there. You know, we sold him for 3 million. Are you going to tell me that Mykhailo Mudryk is better than Karim Hussein-Odoi? Think about it. And Nico Williams, we already talked about him, so we don't have to repeat anymore. What is happening with our brother, Jhon Duran? Jhon Duran is a complicated one. Chelsea are not sure about his background and also his personal terms, like structure, you know, his salary and whatever. Everybody knows that Jhon Duran is a character, very, very tough character to deal with. I had a chance to read some article from the people Chicago, you know, Chicago Fire, where he came from, and also at Aston Villa. I watched some videos. He doesn't have a good reputation. Probably Chelsea don't want to bring a bad character. I don't care if you are like Diego Costa on the pitch, but being moody, demanding to play, you know, ditching training sessions and getting in trouble with the manager and your colleagues, that is not a character that you want to bring in a team like Chelsea Football Club. So let's keep an eye open on this one and what is going to happen. And boom, this one is a bomb. Exclusive. David Austin. Chelsea held talks with representatives of Lille striker Jonathan David over potential summer move for the 24 years old. High among multiple Chelsea options. His contract is until 2025, so fee likely to be reasonable. No approach to Lille yet, but good relationship between clubs. So Chelsea got some good relationship with Lille. It's not going to be a problem, because I even watched Lille president saying that Jonathan David is on the market, clearly on TV. So he's for sale. The problem I have with this kind of deal is 2 years ago, this guy was unplayable. And then he got injured. And then he struggled like for the entire season with injuries. And then he came back. That is my only worries at the moment. I haven't really checked his new injury record yet, because this one came out when I was recording this video already. But there is a reason why many big teams are not rushing to knock the door for Jonathan David. 3 years ago, 2 years ago, he was on top of the world. And you ask yourself, how the heck we don't see any link with big clubs, and people really are desperate and looking for number 9 goal scorers. There is something that we don't know. His background and his injury record. So if his injury record is good, I think you have to take a chance. But do not expect him to come all of a sudden and be a Didier Drogba, because this is the Premier League. It's going to be tough for him. If the price is right and his injury record is right, is correct, normal, why not? He's my neighbor here, my noisy neighbor, Canadian. But it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Let's do it if everything is correct. But don't rush things just because you have to make the fans happy after missing out on Olise, and you want to make the fans happy and you rush on your decision. Because you might bloody hell. Because don't I don't understand why this coffee is coming. Don't rush things. You let me know. You let me know in the comment section down below if you would like. Oh my Lord. You let me know in the comment section down below if you would like to see Jonathan David at Chelsea Football Club and why. Let's keep the conversation going. God bless you.